Y'all, I was looking at Naruto, the last movie or something. When they when they blowed up the meteorite, it's like people don't pay attention to this stuff. Just like I was looking at Buzz Bunny, and I was looking at they were driving this T model, and you know the cartoon was old, one of them old, and the T model had TVs in it, like Naruto. They had to destroy these meteorites, and what it was, the fifth Hokage clan or something like that, uh, shot. It was a bunch of meteorites out of space coming towards Earth, and what it did is shot. Uh, by the time it got to the hemisphere, it projected off the hemisphere in like a mirror image, and the laser went through the mirror image and spread it into a bunch of million lasers. That made plenty of sense, don't it? So, like that uh, uh, satellite they built, I think in Russia or somewhere, where it got these little small, uh, round mirror-like things in it. That's simple, that right? Like if you shoot a laser, if it's meteorites coming out to the Earth, and it's a bunch of little meteorites that could destroy the Earth, but you got to destroy so many meteorites, then you can just easily put one of them satellites in front, like at the hemisphere of the Earth, and once that light project off of that, it's gonna project off of that satellite and make however many of them little mirror looking things into outer space, and it'll destroy all of them. That makes sense, bro. That's why I said the cartoon was that. Now, cartoon basically showing you it's truth in everything. They basically showing you what they can do and what they can't done did. Oh my God. I got on him to say something. I think about that stack electric because I don't feel them when they go in the other direction. I can feel them if I call them, but I don't call nobody. I don't want nobody coming in this energy. I think they testing the waters too. Yeah, test it yourself. Meditate, pray. Shoot. So people can quit telling you what it is. That's the problem with somebody that's a different nationality in a suit come up and tell us this is what it really is. And you swear up and down that's what it is. That ain't what it is. You better go. I ain't never had nobody but God tell me the truth. If that was the case, I wouldn't have never been successful with a lot of things I did. I don't listen to folks because they don't know neither. They just give you just like when people read the Bible and preachers preach, they're giving you their term. They're giving you their terminology of everything. They ain't really, they don't know. None of us really truly know but God. I got on here to say something about something though. I can't remember now. Oh, when you get to the store, y'all gonna hear about a trade. If you meditating and you praying, you're gonna hear about a trade. You can pay attention to it if you want to, if you are lukewarm or if you keep double dutching. I would, but for me, I don't, because I'm always trying to elevate. But in that trade, what happened is, what I done learned thus far when it comes down to the trade is that This is after you done reached that store and really done surpassed it. Uh, what happened in like the store, like when it comes to people trying to contaminate you in the sex department or in your physical body, they replacing your organs, stuff like that. You know, different stuff. Like I said, before the physicians in the physical can heal you, the physicians in the spiritual gotta heal you. So they go to the store to get, and you just purchase stuff. If you like blessings, let's say you got tokens and stuff. Like me, I got probably a bunch of blessings, but I give them to my ancestors so they can help fight this war. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nobody, so I ain't really worried about it in the physical. I ain't got nobody but my son, and right now it might be safer where he at than to be with me. So I give it to my ancestors and let it help guide them for whatever they need. I ain't worried about it. Whether I'm in here or out of here, I'm still gonna be in a box because I always thought planet Earth was kind of boring. Cause there ain't really much you can do. Once you done tried it and did it all, that's it. There ain't no more. It's over. That's why one time God told me, he said, I might not give you your best life till 10 years before you die. I said, that's fine. He said, but for sure I'll give you something. I said, that's fine. And he got good reason to do it because I'm an angel. There ain't nothing here that's going to really please me. So it'll take about 10 years to enjoy a good family. Like I ain't never had a family, a real family that love me. So it'll take a good. It'll take longer than that, of course, but just for the experience itself, it's going to take about 10 years. Anyway, it sounds sad, but it's not. So I'm going to quit talking about it because y'all might get miserable. But anyway, you're going to pass the store and you're going to get to this trade thing. They do that here on Earth too, like the higher ups. And you're going to get to the trade. Satan do too. They do bids on vessels and stuff like that. But anyway, you go get to this trade. And what they going to do is they going to, when you get to that trade, if you've been double dutching, I'm just giving you an example. If you've been double dutching and somebody named Pam been there's a sacrilege marriage and somebody named Pam been doing something to music, cutting music or something, you in trouble for that, big boy. So I shedded a tear for you. You probably finna go to hell, buddy. I need to quit saying that, but you finna go through some hell or something. So I shedded a tear. That's a raw eye. You see that? Y'all see that? Somebody's soul finna go to a bad place for a while. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, you gonna get to this trade, and when you get to this trade, I told you I love this body. This body awesome. I'm telling you, bro. Like if a certain woman come to me, depending on where she at in her forest, my gear shift gonna change. I ain't even know all this. I'm just learning this. I love this body. I never trade my body. I love my body now. I used to hate it. I love it now. But anyway, and being in like this atmosphere, that's why I hawk a lot, because it's the country. I don't do it in the city. When I was in New York, I never did it. It's filters for me. It's just filters. Because my grandpa did, everybody did. It's like you would call it a disorder, but it's not no disorder. I got another trick too with acid, off the chain. I ain't never told y'all that. I knew the acid trick before I knew what I told y'all. But I didn't tell y'all because it might put some of y'all in danger because I ain't the only one with these gifts. And if I say something about it, some scientist gonna create something that's gonna probably do stupid stuff. But anyway, okay, you get to this trade, and what happened is, if you've been double dutching, you're a high vibrational being, you supposed to been on me, and you kept going back to this low vibrational stuff, They gonna trade you off to that ancestry realm. You gonna get traded down. You gonna get traded down, demoted. And when you get demoted, that's demotion first in the spiritual. You're gonna get demoted in the spiritual. It can mean a good thing, it can mean a bad thing, but to me it's neutral. It's just like, let's say you was coming towards me, but you kept on going backwards to lovers, certain friends and stuff. Okay, well you don't want to elevate. You choosing not to elevate. And since you choosing not to elevate, they gonna descend you. They're gonna keep you in that elevation zone with the lovers that you like to be with the friends you like to be with. So is it bad or good? Who knows? No, it might not. It might be, it might not. To me, it would be bad because I like to keep elevating. But to you, it might be good because that's what you feel family right there. You feel content right there. So they just gonna descend you. That's why I said money is irrelevant. When you look at life like I look at life, money is irrelevant. Time is irrelevant. That's why I said when you was finna sacrifice my big brother Jesus, he wasn't crying for his life. He was crying for the fact he had to leave his loved ones, probably, because he was way more elevated than I am, and I'm already done past the elevation of fearing death and all that. So I already know big brother Jesus didn't care nothing about it. That's why he was talking junk as y'all putting him on him. And he kept talking junk all the way up to the very end. Y'all try to give him what? Wine when he needed a drink of water. Y'all try to give him wine and burn his lip, didn't it? Wasn't no water with wine, wasn't no good for nothing. Low life scumbag. Let me shut up. Anyway, that's why I'm glad I'm in this position. 'Cause I get to see y'all face to face who did my big brother Jesus like this. Because this got to be the same program that Jesus was in. Got to be. And all they had to do was find a high vibrational loser that was willing to sell out their home just to stay in a powerful position. That's it. And once they find that person, it would guarantee to last centuries probably. But anyway, like I said, when you get to this trade, be weary of that trade. When you start hearing that trade, when you get past the store, meditation and all that, and you get to that trade, you'll start hearing yourself. You'll want to read cards again for yourself. But that's going to let you know. Then you're going to realize sex was irrelevant. That was just a playoff. But once they get you, once they descend you to that elevation, even the toys you like to play with ain't going to play with you no more. Ain't that something? It's beautiful, ain't it? And it really ain't bad, but when you look at it, like, it's really good. Like, think about it. Do those people love each other? Probably not. Everybody that's on that elevator, that's why I said people should learn vibration. You should learn different elevations and vibrations and sequences and dimensions. It's vitally important. Inner dimensions and all that's vitally important. And once you understand the frequencies, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you're really trying to get to your frequency. But to get to your frequency, probably you would have to elevate, right? Or descend. But 9 times 10, you will have to elevate. So when you get to that store, past that store, you're going to hear a trade a lot. Trade. But they just traded a whole group. Whoever. That's what I'm waiting on now. Because see, when they trade these groups, I done lost batteries, engines, and receivers. Like half a tree probably. So until them tree limbs are replaced or whatever, my energy gonna be down. Then my energy jump back up. Up, down, up, down, up, down. It ain't, and then we finally realize, see, the high ups knows it. That's why I told y'all you better leave them alone. Because you don't understand energy good enough. And even if you did, once you understand energy, you're not going to attack them because you're going to realize it's tree against tree then. It ain't no you against the world or you this and you that. You're going to realize you can't go against your tree, period. And see, everybody been attacking me, been lukewarm with me. They'll come in here and get something and go out, come in here. But my ancestors said put a stop there. I told you my grandma just ranked up. My grandma in the courts up there. and she done ranked up. So she was over here with me in the spirit though, and she seen everything everybody was doing to me. She know everybody who did what from social media to over here, and but she done ranked up. She in a chair over there in the Congress or whatever they call it, in the courts or whatever. And she I can hear her saying, "Get rid of this person, get rid of this, get rid of this group. They completely a mess. They're a waste. Trade them, trade them." I can hear her saying that. So everything good. It just take time. It's a process. So just be peaceful, pray and meditate, and hope God be merciful when it comes down, even with myself, because I ain't getting it right all the time either. I got a long way to get with God. I just keep getting attacked. People keep attacking me to keep me from elevating and vibrating higher. And now that I done been evaluated, you get evaluated like every 2 weeks or something. Everybody, the whole world. Now that I done been evaluated, they see I'm getting distracted. A lot of distractions around me forcefully. People keep attacking me, keep hitting me here, keep hitting me there, keep hitting me here, keep hitting me there. Because it was a sex evaluation last week or the week before, and I couldn't perform like I wanted to because somebody contaminated the soap, contaminated this, contaminated that. And these are the people who being watched. Like, who knows? How is somebody knowing before the evaluation come around? How is somebody knowing that information when it ain't even in the spiritual yet? See what I'm saying? So okay, that would create what? A spiritual war. You can't see a spiritual war, right? But it's going on around you. Where would a spiritual war start at? On the other side in the astro.